Her body is Akachan no Tatsumaki. And today I'll be reviewing 6 Seconds, aka Shizzy 6, aka The God. I've been waiting too long to do this video. In my city. Now we'll see who has the last laugh. Man, that's how much I like sex. It's just that. He's that guy, man. He's that dude, no homo. He's that guy. I'll be rating rappers based on their flow, lyrics, and delivery. The ratings go by exceptional is best, adequate is average, and obsolete is just plain terrible. I would tally all these ratings by the end of this video. Kakatekoi. I'm starting on flow. I really do like 6 Seconds flow. It's really polished. It's just really excellent. It's really perfect. He brings back 6 Seconds has that flow that will remind even old head hip hop rap music listeners of lovely nostalgia of rap of the 90s and beyond. I'm not gonna give the details, but yeah. Let's see. But although how much I like his old school hip hop East Coast style, which even Joey Badass who's really also associated with, there's one downside of his style, of his flow. 6 Seconds has the flow of many other artists in his community, in his circle. Because believe it or not, there are thousands of rappers just like him. You can hear from the music, he sounds similar to old kickback, old school East Coast rappers. The fact that he uses a style that's so variant in his bubble, it kind of kills the even idea of him being unique, of him being different, of him, priding himself from, rappers such as the ones in his field. But overall, make a long story short, I really do appreciate his flow. Really old East Coast lyrical, technical, concept to it, but it's not unique enough. Because all honesty, the dude sounds like Hopsin, another favorite artist of mine who I might probably review in the future. So I'm giving his flow inadequate. Moving on to lyrics, which is probably one of the most interesting things about 6 to me, is I like the fact that he's able to construct his lyrics with a comedic concept to it, as well as with a technical concept to it, a technical, darker concept with it. He's able to put 2 and 2 together and create his own little text of lyrics that are really, really enjoyable. They're really, there. It's not a really odd mixture. It actually matches. Why? Because one concept of his lyrics, they don't outdo the other. The comedic doesn't outdo his technical classical style, and his classical technical style doesn't do his comedic one. Because if such did happen, it'll throw his music off, in all honesty. But the fact that him being, such an exquisite lyricist, him putting 2 and 2 together and making it sound equal, making it sound balanced, is what makes it excellent. Is what makes him appropriate of doing such. So I'm giving his lyrics exceptional. And it's just so enjoyable. It's technical, serious, dark, and it's also comedic. He's able to put two and two together without one outdoing the other. It's well polished and lubricated and balanced. So yes, his lyrics are exceptional. I reiterated. Last but not least, we got his delivery, which is actually probably the second most impressive thing about 6 seconds. I mean, this man got punched for like an eternity. If I can verify the song he said earlier, his delivery of his puns, they're really arcane. They're really real. It has to take a real hip hop listener, someone who actually really does respect lyrics, up to date, to actually really, understand his lyrics, his punchlines, and as well as plus his awesome delivery to him that make him sound, understandable enough. Like Holy Clips, when he said, I don't have to kill these niggas with a Tommy, I will he'll figure. Like something like that, it's simple. Or, even all the punchlines he had for days during his bar fight and Team Backpack with Shadow the Great. He just had puns for days in bar fight. That video's on YouTube, you can look at that. And if you don't really understand his puns, or there's someone who I'm not really gonna belittle you people. I'm not gonna belittle anyone, but if there's someone who actually needs to be explained, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but actually needs a layout of it. You can look at after the punch. They did a lyrical review on Bar Fight Shadow Great versus 6 Seconds. They did a review on that. They broke down most of 6's puns. And of course, there's always the obligation of Genius lyrics. Genius lyrics seem to always be, breaking shit down for lyrics. Even that mumble rap shit nowadays. Yeah, I guess that's about it. But if I said that, I'll be bullshitting. We didn't even get to the overall score, man. I really actually thought I was about to leave. Come on, man. Come on. Drum roll, please. There's the overall score. Six is exceptional. He is an exceptional rapper. No ifs, and no buts. He brings back lyrics. I think that's why I really did enjoy 6 Seconds. He's one of the few rappers who actually brings back lyrics. I mean, of course, there's J. Cole and Kendrick and even Hopsin. Yeah, sure. I mean, those are also really excellent rappers, but 6 Seconds, I feel like I've known him. I actually know who he was once. Like, he was actually a person I've met, someone I could have even been kin to or something. I don't know. I think I just have a stronger bond with 6 than of any other real, popular mainstream rapper. I'm not, doubting him or anything, but I just have a stronger bond with 6, and that's exactly why I say he's one of the few rappers who actually are bringing lyrics back. And also he's like one of those rappers who can literally rap about anything. Like, he can literally spit a hot 16 about a mug. That like the Afro kid who can practically rap about anything. That's who 6 is. And when he does, those raps where he just rap about anything like cartoons and anime and, superheroes and shit like that, it's just, it possesses me every time of his lyrical and freestyling abilities. Like, he can literally give, and I reiterate, this man can literally give a hot 16 about a cup. He can literally make a quick text about a cup. It's a cup. You pour it up. Well, please don't look at me as a rapper or anything like that. I mean, I write lyrics. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I sometimes do be writing rap lyrics sometimes, but don't look at me as 6 seconds. Don't look at me as an excellent freestyling lyricist like 6 seconds or Tech Nine or Cassidy or French or Montana 300 or Eminem or any of them or Nas or Immortal Technique. Don't see me as them because I'm not. I'm a lyricist, but I'm not those lyricists. In conclusion, but no, seriously. Please subscribe. Please give a thumbs up. Support me through the way. If you want to hear any rappers you want me to review about, then just put it down. Especially if it's mostly, underground rappers. I probably can get it for because most of the rappers I listen to evidently are underground. I don't really roll most of this new shit out, to be honest. It's really incomprehensible. And I don't see any of me in it. I don't see any bond with it. Even for club music, I don't see no bond in it. So anyway, yeah, you want any rapper me to review about, if you like how I review stuff, just put the name of the rapper down. I might list a few tracks of them or something. If I'm familiar with them, I'll just do a review. Yeah. Kwaheri.